A Hell's Angels member discovers a dying waitress. What happened next shocked the entire restaurant. The diner lights flickered softly against the rain-specked windows, and the hum of the jukebox filled the silence between clinking forks and whispered conversations. It was a regular Thursday night, until the door burst open, and the room changed forever. A man in a black leather vest marked with the bold red letters Hell's Angels strode in, his boots heavy against the tiled floor, his face carved with scars that spoke of 1,000 fights and one too many regrets. His name was Ryder Kane, and to most, he was trouble, an outlaw, a biker, the kind of man mothers warned their children to avoid. But that night, fate had a way of showing everyone that monsters aren't always what they seem. Before we dive deeper into this emotional story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you believe in kindness, in second chances, and in the power of redemption. And tell us in the comments where you're watching from. It means the world to us to see our stories reach hearts all over the globe. Ryder didn't come there to make friends. He came because he'd been driving for hours, his mind heavy with the weight of a lost brother, a man from his motorcycle club who had died in a crash only days before. He wanted nothing but black coffee and silence. The diner, with its flickering neon lights and old red booths, felt like a place where ghosts came to rest. He sat in the corner booth, his massive arms covered in tattoos, serpents, flames, and the name Eli inked over his heart. The waitress who approached him was young, probably in her mid-20s, her name tag reading Grace. She smiled nervously as she poured his coffee, her hands trembling just enough for him to notice. Her voice was soft, tired, but kind. "Long night, huh?" she said. Ryder only nodded, eyes distant, lost somewhere behind the steam rising from his cup. The diner buzzed quietly with late-night chatter. Couples, truckers, and a few office workers filled the booths. But Grace, despite her polite smile, looked pale. Her movements were slow, as if every step was a struggle. Ryder noticed it in the corner of his eye, how she pressed a hand to her stomach when no one was watching, how her face tightened with pain every few minutes. Something inside him stirred, an old instinct, the one that made him protect his own no matter the cost. He tried to shake it off. It wasn't his business. He wasn't here to play hero, but fate had other plans. As Grace carried a tray of food across the diner, her knees buckled. The plates crashed to the floor, and the sound of shattering porcelain silenced every conversation in the room. Before anyone could react, she collapsed, her body convulsing, her face turning white as a sheet. For a